Hello friends, welcome to Kamath Astrology. Today's topic is Sun-Pluto Conjunction in the sign of Capricorn with Mars aspecting this conjunction from 21st Jan 2025 to 13th February 2025. So what does the first 2 months of the new year bring for us? We will see in this video. This is a very intense conjunction and we'll try to understand the impact of this conjunction on the world as a whole. Now the left hand side chart is the D1 chart or the Lagna Kundali as on 21st January 2025. I have taken the place as Mumbai, and you can see that on this day Sun and Pluto are at the exact same degree, that is 7 degrees in the sign of Capricorn or Makar. You can see the purple square there. So what does this indicate? And you can also see Mars putting its 8th aspect on this conjunction and Jupiter putting its 9th aspect on this conjunction. Mars is simultaneously aspecting Ketu in the sign of Virgo. So what does all of this mean? Now first thing, what does Sun represent? Sun represents government, people in power, authority figures like the Prime Minister, President, CEO. Sun also represents our health and vitality. And what is Pluto? Pluto represents death followed by rebirth. Pluto is symbolized by a phoenix which shows rising from the ashes. What is Capricorn? Capricorn is about structure, order, discipline, hierarchical structures. And Pluto also represents the underworld, covert activities, death and rebirth. Pluto represents breaking down of old structures so that new structures can be brought in its place, which are much better. Sun indicates the ruler, the king, the prime minister, the president and similar people in power. Now when Sun comes with Pluto at the exact same degrees, this could indicate a political assassination happening around this time frame. Not exactly on 21st Jan 2025, but within the next 1 month from this date. Now Sun-Pluto conjunction is not such a big event, but there is the 8th aspect of Mars falling on it. Mars is in the sign of Gemini and Mars's 8th aspect indicates destruction. Now Capricorn is a sign which represents masses, which represents common people, and therefore this 8th aspect of Mars falling on Pluto and Sun in the sign of Capricorn could indicate large-scale revolts by masses against the government or people in power. And Capricorn represents the western direction, which means that this will impact the western countries, especially USA, UK, Germany, France, Italy, Russia, Ukraine and also China. So somewhere there could be a regime change in this time period, or we could see a government completely collapsing in this time period in one of these regions. This also includes China and Taiwan, as well as the Korean regions, that is North and South Korea. Now Mars's 8th aspect on Pluto and Sun indicates a violent assassination. So what is seen is that most likely a leader popular among the masses will be assassinated during this time frame, and this could happen in the western countries, the Korean regions, or even in China or Taiwan. Now Mars is also putting the fourth aspect on Ketu, who is in the sign of Virgo, and Virgo indicates diseases, depths, healing, and Ketu here aspected by Mars could indicate terrorist activities in this time frame. Now, Mars's aspect on Ketu shows the southern direction, and therefore these terrorist activities are possible in the southmost regions of the world. So, within India, the regions such as Kerala, countries such as Sri Lanka, those places are more prone to terrorist attacks. And because Mars is aspecting Pluto and Sun, and Capricorn represents the western direction, if you look at India, this indicates the regions of Mumbai, Gujarat, the regions along the western line. And on a world level, as I said, this indicates the western countries. So definitely during this next 2 months, we are likely to see a complete regime change in certain western countries or the Chinese countries such as China, Taiwan, or in the Korean peninsula. So these things are most likely to happen because of this aspect. But now there is a saving grace. There is a ninth aspect of Jupiter on the sign of Capricorn. And if Jupiter's grace is there, then this could be a near miss attempt in case of an attempted assassination. Now, Pluto represents the underworld, it represents covert activities. So, with Mars aspecting Pluto and Sun, this could show rise in the activities of terror groups and underworld in many Western countries across the globe. So, a political leader could either be killed due to a violent assassination or even through covert means such as poisoning. Now, one more thing to note is that Capricorn is an earth sign, and Pluto and Sun are heavily activating this sign. Mars's eighth aspect is falling on this sign, so this could indicate the possibility of a strong earthquake in the near times in the western countries, especially in New York, California, New Jersey, those regions. When we see the D9 chart also on this day, you can see the Pluto Sun conjunction happening in the Pisces Navamsha. And again, this Navamsha indicates liberation. So clearly, this points out to the breaking of hierarchical structures so that new structures can replace them. In short, in the Western world, we will see some kind of regime change happening now around this time frame. And surprisingly, US President elect Donald Trump will take over around 20th Jan 2025. So you can see how these astrological placements align and how the events actually happen. So friends, that's all from my end. If you like this video, please mark it as liked on YouTube. If you have not subscribed to our channel, you can do so by clicking the subscribe button. For any queries, write to us at astrosevaworld@yahoo.com and we'll be glad to assist you. You may also visit our website astroseva.tripod.com. So friends, thanks a lot. Bye. Take care and stay safe.